Hello. It is Sunday evening, February 8th, and I've been back in Toronto for a couple hours. Had a fantastic weekend, even though it included two celebrations of life. I got to see some people I haven't seen for a long time. And on Saturday night, went out with some friends, some girlfriends. We had a ladies' night, and I just had a blast. It was so much fun. I haven't gone out like that with friends in ages, so it was really fun to get dressed up and get dolled up and look all cute. And we went to local bar, a little more upscale in our town, anyways, than your normal sports bars. So that was really nice. It was a group of ladies who I've never really been out with together, but we all gelled and meshed really well. So it was just a lot of fun. Um, the celebrations of life, of course, were not fun. But there's something about that ritual of funerals and celebrations of life that are, in fact, life affirming because it brings so many people together to celebrate that lost loved one. And that is the time we get to connect as human beings at these kinds of functions. So, it's always sad to lose someone, but seeing that connection and community amongst the ones left behind is a life affirming part of the life and death cycle. So I was happy to attend those and honor those past those who have passed on. But it was also a really great feeling to talk to people and reestablish that sense of connection and community. What else is going on? Nothing on the dating site front, really. I've tried chatting, or I've had a few guys try chatting with me, and just the conversations don't really seem to go anywhere. I just stop replying after a couple of questions, which I don't know, whatever. I Which probably means it's not meant to be. I feel like I put it out in the universe that I'm open to dating and potentially finding a new relationship. So I put it out in the universe. Yes, I am opening myself up. I'm chatting with a few people, even though it just still feels really bizarre to talk to men with that being the end goal, because when you're in a long-term committed relationship, it's just not part of my daily thinking, right? The whole flirting thing. So it's feels very bizarre to do that when I haven't done it in more than 20 years. So it's been a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. That's part of putting myself out there and getting myself used to having these kinds of conversations. So, yeah, nothing's really gone anywhere, but it's been interesting to chat with people. So, um, we'll see what happens. I really don't even have time to date, if I'm being particularly honest, because in Toronto, I'm at work 9-10 hours a day, depending on the day. By the time I leave work, get home, it's having dinner at 7:30, and I'm in bed by 10. Like, there's no space in there really where I want to go out. I just want to go home, have my dinner, watch a show, relax, and go to sleep. And on the weekends, I want to spend my time with my animals that I have missed all week. I want to spend time with family and friends. Um, you know, I was mentioned to a couple of people today that if I was spending all my time in Toronto and not going back to Ingersoll, I wouldn't really get the opportunity to go to these local celebrations of life for people in my community, because I wouldn't make the 4 hour round trip for it. Unlikely. It would have to be someone very close to me, someone related for sure. Um, but yeah, so it's nice to be able to go back and see people, see friends, hang out with my pets. I don't even know when I would have time to have a date in there. I've been working a couple hours on Saturdays, helping my old job with the financials still, and it just doesn't make for a whole lot of time. So I think that as I'm saying this, I'm thinking, oh, Linda, if this is something you want, you have to make space, you have to create space for it. And that's right. I don't know if I'm actually ready for that yet in the practical sense, so we're just gonna see what happens. Um, I, you know, I'll probably, I say this now, but I can't predict the future, but probably just wait until after I'm done this contract at the end of the summer. But, life happens despite the best laid plans. We all know that. So who knows? Anywho, yeah, that's about it for now. And I have a 4 day weekend next weekend, and in a couple of weeks I have a week off, and I'm really looking forward to that. Even though it's unpaid, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm very much looking forward to spending a few more days at home. Uh, that's my uber exciting life update. Nothing much going on here. I hope you all had a great weekend, and ciao until next time.